HTTP is a stateless protocol used on the World Wide Web to exchange information. It operates on TCP port 80 for communication. Now let's explore some of the helpful tools related to HTTP here. The most important here is HTTP version. So this auxiliary model here, HTTP_version, is designed to investigate and obtain information about the web server's version running on the target system. So it may also provide details about the operating system and web framework in use on the target. Now what we're going to do here is you can find this auxiliary module on the named here auxiliary scanner HTTP and HTTP version. That's it. And you will need to configure just one setting here, which is the R hosts here, show options here, and yeah, set R hosts to our target IP address here. In this case, it was the 142.136. 142 and 136. Perfect. And run here. Yes, and here we have this information powered by PHP 5.2.4. Yes, this is probably the vulnerable here. Let's see that. And yeah, we have that here. We found our vulnerability and exploit to use. And as you can see here, this is a code execution bug in the combination of Apache and PHP. On Debian and Ubuntu, the vulnerability is present in the default install of the PHP 5 CGI package, and so on. And affected and tested versions are these here. Let's see, yeah, 5.2.4 here, 5.2.6, 5.2.4. Yes, it supports from below this 5.3.14. So we can try that in next lecture, of course. Oh yeah, we have also this launchpad code. So this section is about gathering information and assessing the vulnerabilities. We will not hack into anything now, but in next lecture we will do these things. Yeah, that's it here. And also we have this backup files. It's like a gold mine. And the developers and application administrators unintentionally leave backup copies on the web server, and this helpful tool checks the target web server for any of these leftover files, and sometimes these files remain even if the administrator forgets to delete them, and these files could potentially reveal extra information about the target system, which could be exploited to gain further access. So the name of this supportive module is auxiliary scanner HTTP backup file here, auxiliary scanner HTTP backup file, and you will need to set up this rhost settings, just one setting here, rhost. So set rhosts here, in this case 161.123 and 136 here, and after that we will just run, and auxiliary module execution completed. Yes, however, did we enter the IP address correct? 141.36. Yeah, we don't have any vulnerabilities or backup files, not deleted backup files, and web servers here can be set up incorrectly to show a list of files, which we didn't have any results here, so we will clear this. However, if we dig deep here, we might find something, but in this case we will do that in next lectures, next sections. Of course, as I said, this section is about information gathering and vulnerability assessment here, but now what we're gonna do here is delisting auxiliary here. So, as I said, web servers can be set up incorrectly to show a list of files found in the primary directory. And in this directory, there might be files that are typically not accessible through the website links, potentially revealing sensitive information. And this extra tool here, this extra auxiliary module, examines if the web servers you are targeting might be susceptible to directory listing. In this case, we will use this auxiliary scanner HTTP and their listing here, and you will need to just adjust our hosts here and path. Of course, if you have SSL, you will not need to adjust SSL here. You will see show options here. Yeah, our host, our port, SSL false. In this case, we don't have SSL here. Let's see. Yeah, of course we don't have SSL since we are using the port 80. And yeah, here we don't have SSL. This is just a regular connection not secure. However, if your target website uses SSL or TLS, you will need to enable this. In this case, we will not. And we will also set our hosts here. Remember this IP address, I'm always forgetting it. 142.136. So 192.168 here, 142.136, and run. And here we are. We didn't have any information here, and you can also change the paths to find the potential directory path to investigate for directory listing. And we also have another here SSL certificate auxiliary model here. In this case, we don't have SSL, but we can also try this. We will lose nothing if we try. So while SSL certificates are widely used to secure data during transmission, they can sometimes be improperly set up or employ less secure encryption methods. And this additional module assesses potential vulnerabilities in the SSL certificate installed on the target system. And the module name is auxiliary scanner HTTP SSL here, and you need to set up. And as you can see, SSL has been moved to SSL version. Version. In this case, HTTP SSL. Yeah, SSL version. Yeah, show options here. Yeah. Our port, our host. Set our hosts to 192.168.142.136. Run. And port close or time at connection, and because we don't have the SSL installed here, but if your target has, you can try this auxiliary model. And we also have this HTTP header. Let's actually exit MSF console. So many web servers may not be properly secured, which can lead to unintentional disclosure of server and operating system version details through the HTTP header. So this additional module examines whether the target web server is revealing any version information in its HTTP headers. And the module name is here auxiliary scanner HTTP header. And here we are. Clear, show options. And we need to set our hosts here, or our hosts 192.168.142.136 here, and run. We found the server and powered by, and detected 3 headers here: context site text HTML, Apache here. We found that with this previous information gathering auxiliary here. However, we also found that we have this powered by PHP 5.2.4, which is vulnerable, and we can try to hack this in next sections. And yes, that's it here. And in next lecture, we will use the simple mail transfer protocol, information gathering, and vulnerability assessment. And in our examples here, we focused on information gathering and vulnerability assessment, which is the process of finding weaknesses in computer systems. So this step is crucial because it helps us understand the potential vulnerabilities within a system like DNS server, HTTP server, and so on. And knowing these vulnerabilities allows us to take steps to strengthen the secure system secure the system and preventing potential attacks or doing potential attacks like ethical way for penetration testing. Nothing bad. And however, it's important to emphasize that in our next sections we will cover the in a way that ethical and responsible use of this knowledge in practical way. In this case, as I said, this is just a vulnerability assessment and information gathering phase of our course. And my name is Stefan, and I'm waiting you in the next lecture. See you.